There's a lot going on behind the scenes at the Tipton Hotel. Welcome to MsMojo, and today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 behind-the-scenes secrets about the sweet life of Zac and Cody and its sequel series, The Sweet Life on Deck. For this list, we'll be looking at the juiciest morsels of alleged information, tidbits and trivia that have been reported regarding the development and filming of these classic Disney Channel series. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10. A show 20 years in the making. No, we're not saying it took the Disney Channel 20 years to get the sweet life of Zac and Cody off the ground.
I gotta go, Mom. Somebody's crying. I think it's my husband.
Heck, most sitcoms can produce and air an episode in a fraction of that time. Rather, the initial conceit for the series originated long before the pilot episode debuted in 2005. Back in the mid-1980s, Sweet Life creators Danny Callis and Jim Gagin worked on another sitcom by the name of Silver Spoons, and it was during that time that the notion of two rambunctious boys living in a swanky hotel first laid seeds in their brain. Taking into account the shared themes of classism and fractured family dynamics, we can see how the creative drive for one series led to the other.
Yes! Yes! A million times! Yes! Thank goodness!
Number 9. Brenda Song turned down Harvard for the show. While the character of London Tipton is depicted as rather ditzy, the actress who portrays her, Brenda Song, is anything but.
Are you referring to the shift lever that says PRNDL?
I'm not a child, Mosby. I know how to spell Prindle.
It is not something you spell. It is a gear shift.
When she was just 15 years old, she was accepted to arguably the most prestigious college in North America, Harvard.
London, calm down. You don't work, you never did work, you never have to work.
Oh, yay me!
However, around the same time, she also booked her role on The Sweet Life of Zac and Cody and had to make a major decision. While many parents wouldn't, her father encouraged her to turn down school and follow her dreams, claiming that if she already knew what she wanted to do with her life, then she might as well do it. Fortunately for Song, she'd get her education later on at the University of California, Berkeley, graduating with a major in psychology in 2009. Number 8. The pilot for a spinoff about Armin was filmed. There were a lot of memorable characters inhabiting the Tipton Hotel, but none were so sneakily endearing as Armin Hockhauser.
Armin can fix it! Armin can fix anything!
Except a nice quiche.
It's no secret that The Sweet Life on Deck quickly set sail after the original show wrapped, but what many don't know is that we also nearly got a spin-off series centering around everyone's favorite hotel engineer. Whereas On Deck was ordered straight to series, the tentatively titled Arwen, later renamed Housebroken, only got so far as the pilot.
I hope it goes better than last time. Somebody made boom boom in her pants.
It would have followed Arwen as he moved in with his sister to help raise her kids, with eventual Wizards of Waverly Place star Selena Gomez also appearing.
Don't worry. Operation Get a Fake Phone Call that your brother is sick, so we have to study at your house and sneak out to the parties about to begin. Great! So what's the plan?
Disney ultimately passed on the project, unfortunately leaving Housebroken to our imaginations. Number 7. Cole Sprouse and Allison Stoner briefly dated. As longtime fans of the show will know, Allison Stoner had one of the more memorable roles as the twins' tomboyish friend Max.
Whoa! This is so tight.
I was just rehearsing for my new show. Man, look at you go!
Though there's a whole episode devoted to Max's sorta relationship with Dylan Sprouse's Zac, it was the other Sprouse sibling that the actress was dating during filmmaking. Of course, she and Cole were both only 11 years old at the time, so take the word relationship with a grain of salt, but it's cute nonetheless to think that two of our favorite Sweet Life alumni liked each other.
It wasn't a kiss. You had a big bug on your mouth and I killed it. With my lips.
That said, Stoner did report that Sprouse broke up with her on her birthday, claiming it's not going to work out. Preteen relationship aside, that's pretty harsh. Number 6. Janice and Jessica were picked out of the audience. Speaking of Sweet Life girlfriends, the people behind the first series would be remiss not to include some female twin counterparts to ring out some hilarious prepubescent dating awkwardness.
Look at that cute girl over there. Ooh, and there she is again. One for each of us.
These characters came in the forms of Janice and Jessica, played by British actresses Camilla Millie and Rebecca Becky Rosso.
Excuse me, please. I'm Jessica. Have you by any chance seen someone who looks exactly like me?
However, their inclusion wasn't as premeditated as you'd think. In fact, they'd had zero acting experience prior to landing the roles, and were only discovered because they attended a taping of a Suite Life of Zac and Cody episode and were picked from the audience by an executive producer. When they were asked to audition, the Rossos quickly took acting lessons and soon found themselves appearing in a total of 7 episodes. Talk about being in the right place at the right time.
Sorry, too late. I'm dating a male model now. Pick me up at 6, Woodlander.
Number 5. Selena Gomez had her first kiss on camera. Okay, one more entry about on-screen girlfriends and then we're done. Prior to filming the Armin pilot, Selena Gomez guest starred as Gwen, a girl whom Cody briefly dates.
And I'm a shoo-in for Lysander, who gets to kiss Hermia. I know. I mean, it's about time. We have been dating a day. Wanna practice?
Yet when they're cast in the school production of A Midsummer Night's Dream, Gwen has to kiss Zac instead. This leads to Gwen liking Zac, who likes someone else, and before we know it, the debacle mirrors the play.
You! How dare you steal my girlfriend? Can I help it if I'm an amazing kisser?
Funnily enough, Gomez was a huge fan of the show, and had a crush on Cole Sprouse and was dismayed to learn that her first kiss was about to be with the other twin, just like her character.
I was obsessed with that show, and I thought we were gonna be together one day. Then I guest starred on the show, but I kissed his brother and I didn't get to kiss Cole.
So it's a case of art imitating life, imitating art, imitating life. Did we get that right? Number 4. The twins lobbied for a 4th season of On Deck. When the Sprouses came of age, the plan was always for them to further their education.
Well, Zac, we've lived in a hotel, on a boat. What's next?
However, they wanted to leave something behind so the crew could stay employed while they were gone.
Mr. Mosby, I'm sorry, you won't see them down here for a long, long time. Till they go to college.
Or prison.
They thus pitched an idea whereby the Martin twins return to the Tipton Hotel and mentor a young boy living there, who would become the lead in later seasons.
Mr. Mosby thinks I need some younger moves. What do you think?
The Disney Channel declined, only to counter a year later with a concept that would shift the setting to Miami and co-star, you guessed it, Selena Gomez. With the offer lacking the producer credits the Sprouses were bargaining for, they too declined, leaving the prospect of a reunion series in our hopes and dreams. Number 3. Zac and Codys' first season was aired out of order. When it comes to sitcoms whose plots are breezy and have minimal consequence for later episodes, things like continuity aren't incredibly high on a showrunner's list of priorities.
What is going on?
This will lead to certain episodes being aired before others, should a schedule accommodate for such a change. While some shows can't get away with this, Firefly, others are more subtle, like season 1 of The Suite Life of Zac and Cody. However, there's one telltale sign ardent fans can spot to note the inconsistencies, namely Kim Rhodes' hair.
I love your hair. Did you buy or lease it?
Sometimes she's blonde, sometimes she's a brunette, sometimes she's in between, and on it goes. If we just so happen to be wrong, then Carrie Martin must get her hair dyed a lot.
So you remember me.
Number 2, Brenda Song and Ashley Tisdale almost switched roles. No, we don't mean they got cast in their respective roles and almost switched.
Got it. What'd I get?
Rather, during the audition phase, it was initially Tisdale reading for the London Tipton part and Song reading for the Maddie character. Thanks to the keen eye of the producers, they realized both were perfect for the other's part. And the rest, as they say, is history.
But I've never gotten any attention in my entire life! Neither have I!
That's because you never go to school.
And now you know why.
Thankfully, however, we got a glimpse into what easily could have been in the episode The Sweet Smell of Excess, where a trip to a parallel universe previews just such casting.
Are the shoes you've been breaking in for me comfortable yet?
They feel terrific. And I'm sure the bloodstains will come out.
seeing as how London Tipton was originally conceived to be a parody of real-life hotel heiress Paris Hilton, Ashley Tisdale would have been a dead ringer for that portrayal.
Look! It's little me, back from Paris!
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Chris Brown's episode was taken off the air. Disney canned it following his 2009 charges of assault against then-girlfriend Rihanna.
Don't tell anybody I did that.
I won't.
Appreciate that.
Okay.
Maddie's name was originally Lena. We can't imagine her name being anything other than Maddie Fitzpatrick.
Hey, guys, I'm back. Maddie!
Ashley Tisdale is a natural brunette. Best known as a blonde, she dyed her hair specifically for the series. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. It was almost called The Sweet Life of Dylan and Cole. There have been loads of Disney Channel stars playing characters named after them, from Raven Simone playing Raven Baxter to Miley Cyrus playing Miley Stewart. But did you know that Dylan and Cole Sprouse nearly followed this trend? Yep, once the two were cast, the creators were quick to name the characters after them.
Fortunately, their mother can tell them apart. They have 2 completely different personalities.
Though many claim Dylan and Cole are similarly reflective of Zac and Cody, respectively, the producers apparently thought differently. Story progression prompted them to distance the actors from the characters by changing the names.
Relax, Wayne. We're twins.
Oh, both of you?
While not a huge detail, The Sweet Life of Zac and Cody rolls off the tongue so much better, don't you think? Do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.